Alright guys, so we are back for some Zero Escape 2. Just so you know, in case you hear her, my dog is in my room tonight. Usually she isn't. Actually, some of these next few videos she might be around. So if you hear like weird snoring and groaning, don't worry, it's not a monster behind you or anything in your room. It's just my dog, but she's pretty far away. I don't think you can hear her, and she's not snoring too much right now, but sometimes she's really loud, and sometimes she'll get up and come and walk right under my feet. She's a Boston Terrier, so they have really narrow airways. So really, just like sniffing and breathing, they snort. Is actually really adorable once you get used to it. But yeah, so if you hear that, that's what that is, just in case. But yeah, so on that note, I also have something to say. Unfortunately, my friend kind of made a little bit of a mistake while guiding me through the game. Apparently, there is a story lock on the path that I'm going on right now, and I'm guessing I don't have it unlocked yet. So he actually said that he highly recommends me stop right where I am right now, and go and do some of the other endings first, and then come back to this one. He said I should have, he said he just made a mistake and I should have gone and done some of those first and then started this branch, but at least now I've gotten, like, majority of the way down this branch, so that way we can jump back and be fine, right? So, what we're gonna end up doing is the branch we are gonna do is, I think it's this one? Yeah, 5 minutes of life is the one we're going to jump to. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump to the one right before it, which I guess is the AB game. So I'm going to have to redo the AB game, because it's been a bit since we did this, so I kind of want to recap a little bit. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? So sorry about that. Sorry that I'm kind of like, I'm cucking myself, but also cucking you guys a little bit at this branch, but we will definitely go back. So I think what we're going to be doing is like this ending and then maybe one more, and then we're going to be jumping right back to that. So all right, let's get started, shall we? Hopefully you guys aren't too upset about that. All right. Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. Okay, so we're not redoing the AB room. This is right when we stepped out. Okay, good. That's kind of nice. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't, yeah, and we're all upset. So my friend kind of recapped a little bit. This is the branch where Dio took the, which I kind of remember by the name 5 Minutes of Life. But Dio took the Accelavir from us and bribed us, me and Clover, to hit ally instead of betray, so that way he could betray us and kill us, essentially, you know? And he wouldn't give us the Accelavir until we did that, so that's like the brief rundown before. So we're a bit upset because Clover, like, didn't want me to do it, kind of thing, or she didn't think I should let myself die for Quirk's sake or whatever, so she's bumming, I'm bumming, and we're about to get injected. Let's do it. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed toward the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Yep. Very somber. So Kay and Alice together betrayed Tenmyoji. They both allied, and we got betrayed. Right, Quirk's passed out, right? So he automatically allied, and then Luna and Phi allied. Kay and Alice. Pretty sure, me and my friend talked about it, we're pretty sure Alice is fine. We don't think that she's passed out. We were trying to remember, because I remember us being hell-bent on saving Quirk. I don't remember us being hell-bent on saving Quirk and Alice, you know, for the Accelavir kind of thing. you know, so I'm pretty sure she's okay. And then the other thought was, well, did she just straight up die? Was she like, because a lot of the time she's just dead in the crew quarters, you know. But no, we think she's alive and well, and all that. So hopefully we're right about that. But yeah, so they decided to betray. Tend me, okay. Yeah.
Results from round, please.
Yep.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Yeah. Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. Ching! I didn't have to wait long. Yep, there it is. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporo. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Oh, poor Luna. Trying to open my eyes was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise, goddammit! I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last... Cleared up for a second. The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio
Laboratory!
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably, Excelivir. It was the real thing. Alright guys, we're just about there. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quirk will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which
Yep.
put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected,
Tubocurarine.
filling your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Yep. 9 minutes. Once the Sopro was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Cut off his hand! I I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up to the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Here it is. Jeez. A lot of flashes there. Yup.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Yup. I'm pretty sure, the reason why I'm pretty sure, I hate metagaming like it, but I already thought of it, so I might as well just say it to you guys. I couldn't help my mind going to it. I'm pretty sure I saw this branch unlock when we found out about the robot stuff, so my assumption is we're gonna cut off our robot hand to save ourselves.
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. Got an achievement. Nice. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survive, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. So how do we cut our arm off? I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Is he gonna use the door? The door shut on his arm? That'd be some shit, wouldn't it? Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Shit, really?
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
5 began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Alright. I wonder, is that his plan? Is that why he egged Dio on to leave? Are we gonna try to crush our arm under the door shutting? That'd be crazy. I don't know if that's enough. Is it strong enough to take our arm off? Like, completely sever it?
The number 9 door has been equally.
Yep.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck you, Dio! Yes! I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankles before he could get back up. This is all happening within 5 minutes, right?
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go,
Yeah, you
goddammit!
fucker.
Let me go!
Eat shit. He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, but you put us in that situation in the first place, you asshole! Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Sacred mission. Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door. Aw, shit, really?
Sigma! Stop! That's enough!
Please, you have to
Damn,
let
he
go.
made it. That sucks.
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
That's what we want, baby. Crush that arm. Heh. Alright. See you later, Dio. This fuck.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die! You senile old fuck!
No, bunch of dots. I'm going to live. Crunch. Yup. Oh. God, that sound effect. Oh. Oh. Well, rest in peace,
The
our
number
hand.
9 door. This ends. Thank you. As the game
Yeah.
escape, please enjoy.
Well, now we're stuck here. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. Well, the game's over, so I guess we don't need that bracelet anymore anyway, so... Are we gonna wake up in the infirmary? Did Luna help us?
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you
Alice
passed
is
out.
alive. You
Well,
guess?
I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you.
Oh, she was passed out in this branch. Really?
But I was in the AB room.
Oh. Why?
That bastard Kay.
Oh,
He punched
shit.
me in the stomach.
Oh, okay. Damn. I
Can't
forgot.
believe him.
Shit.
He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
Interesting. Yet he still tried to play the good guy. I get... Kay is so back and forth for me. Like, sometimes he seems like a genuinely good dude, but other times it seems like he's just manipulating people. Like, it almost felt like there where he's like, no, I'm gonna stay. It felt like a manipulation. Like, he didn't want to seem like the bad guy leaving, so he made it so Sigma told him to leave. Like, I think he's legit just manipulating people, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, like, after he saw Sigma hit -1 BP, he changed his mind, right? I don't know. So where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me. but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah, how's Quark?
I'm right here.
Hey! Buddy, you're awake. Quark, man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
Alright. It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Dio and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah, Phi and I have already gone over it, but I explained what I'd noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected, right? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
True. I like how Clover's mentioning this because she's the one that went through a nonary game before that ended up not actually having, like, the bombs in them in the last game, you know?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
Yep, I was actually just talking to my friend about this, because I've mentioned several times, I won't go into too much detail, but my idea of Zero possibly being good, trying to send premonitions back to the past to prevent the pandemic being released, that whole theory. And I was saying, we don't actually know, we don't have any evidence of the bracelet, even in all the endings we've experienced, the bracelet actually injecting the tubocurarine and killing us. So we still don't know if Zero set this game up to kill people, you know? But, alright. What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean.
That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it.
Oh, okay, so it is there.
But what if the Atom is lying?
That's true, it is part of the facility that could be controlled by Zero Jr.
If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on.
Right, who knows if Quark even had Radical 6.
You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
Yep.
I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up. Right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species?
Or at least maybe we're the last bit of humanity that isn't just left clones and the world being run by the Free the Soul and shit or something, I don't know.
Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Sigma, repopulate? I looked around and did a quick inventory. God damn it, Sigma. Inventory, one hell of a word to use there. 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. God damn it, Sigma. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. God damn it, Sigma. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions.
I like how Sigma was the only one that just thought in his head about the repopulate, and then we just jump on to the next topic. Just leave it at that.
In fact, we've got even more questions.
Yep, thank you, game. Your goddamn meta perspective. Yes, I have more questions than ever before, and I've felt that way every single episode since the beginning of the game. More and more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of dots.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman in her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. What? What? No. No, that's not... Is that a Kane? We know there's like time shenanigans going on with like cryo freeze and stuff like that. Is that a Kane? Are we like way in the future? And that... Oh, holy shit. Then who's... If that's a Kane... Holy shit. If that's a Kane... and Tenmi knows her... and has a picture of her when she was younger... and was always like looking for her... I had the theory that... Tenmi could be Junpei... because as far as we know, Junpei is like... when Clover, like before Clover was abducted, as far as we knew, Junpei was still out looking for a Kane, right? What if that's Tenmi? Oh, fuck, guys. I need answers, let's go.
Looks
a card?
like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
For this place, huh? Huh, looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope.
I have!
No?
I have! Clover! Clover! No. Anything on the back? Oh. Jumpy! Jumpy doll! Ah! Fuck, it is Akane! Shit! It's gotta be, right? Password equals jumpy doll. Huh. There's something written here. Oh my god, I have so many chills, guys. It says jumpy doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit! We were still looking for the card, or we were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room. Oh boy.
Alice, what's wrong?
Alice!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What are you planning to do with that?
Oh, god damn it, is she infected now? Son of a bitch, and we didn't get to replicate the stuff. We already just gave it to Quirk, and now we don't have a copy of it. Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Yup. God damn it. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quirk. She looked just like Quirk had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart. Yep, the animation again. Oh! Did she actually do it? We stopped her one other time. What? No! Not the music! God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Ah. Well, shit. I don't even know where I'm going next, actually. I didn't expect to hit this early. Well, I'm gonna have to pause and talk to my friend and then cut all that out of me talking to him. Well, shit. Alright, guys. Damn, so... that old lady, quite possibly, I mean, we're not confirmed yet, but I think that's a pretty big confirmation in my eyes. I guess they could still say, like, oh, it's her mom, or some shit, you know, or grandmother, or something. But I think with the hint of the cryo chambers we have, and the fact that we were abducted in 2028, a year after the first Nonary game, or not the one that... the first game that we played, you know, that took place, and then a pandemic broke out. It's very possible we were like cryo frozen and stuff like that, and then like the hints of Tenmyoji being in like post-apocalypse world kind of stuff, you know. I think it's a good chance that could actually be Akane, and we are like way in the future. Fuck, and now I have my theory coming back. I mentioned it a while ago of Tenmyoji being Junpei or something, but I don't know. It could also be Aoi, too, Santa, maybe, but, I can't remember, like, their eye color to compare it to Tenmyoji, to be honest, but anyway. Damn, guys, that was a crazy ending. I love that. That was so good. Ended a bit abruptly, I felt like, but Quirk end. Why was that the Quirk? Well, I guess we saved Quirk, right? I just got an achievement too and I didn't even read it. Hold on, what was that? View all achievements. Wait, don't forget your towel. Finish all scenarios in 999. No, this is for 999. This is the wrong game. What day is it today? Earned on the 15th. July 15th. Gotta hand it to you. We got that one. I just got another one, though. What did I just get? July 15th. An equal and opposite reaction. Interesting. Okay. Looks like that's the achievement I got. Alright. Damn. Okay. So we hit the quirk end. We will save it here. I want to save this one so I can go back to it right where we were when we go back. So we now have the quirk end. We are getting down to the wire, guys. So, alright. I need to ask my friend where to go next. So I am going to cut that part out and go ask him right now. Here we go. Alright guys, so we are back. I know where I am going next, which is this one here, I believe. How can Fi and K be saved? So in this branch, I got a little quick recap. Luna and Fi, not Fi, sorry. Luna and Alice are dead in the crew quarters. This was the, this was like I think this ended up being my first, like, playthrough entirely. We got the story with Kay regarding when he was younger and his dad being like a scientist and like the woman coming in that helped him and she like sacrificed herself and all that stuff. So I remember a good chunk of his story. Dio we put Dio in the pod and came back later and found he was dead. His bracelet was off and broken, which is why we need to save Fi and Kay. Because they are, they couldn't go into the white doors and are going to get injected, right? And my friend said Clover and Tenmyoji are missing. I didn't remember that, but I believe him, so it probably did happen. I don't know why I don't remember it, but yeah. So, yeah, interesting. So, like we did last time, I am going to start one novel ahead just to kind of get, like, the lay of the land here. And re-experience a little bit of this line. So, yeah, let's do it. I guess it makes sense if Clover and Tenmi are missing, because... Well, never mind. Yeah, let's just go. I was gonna say because that means they would be screwed too, so why does Fi and K need to be saved? But actually, Quirk is in the pods as well, but his bracelet was off, and it was missing. So, theoretically... It's possible that Clover and Tenmi have it, and they might show up or something, or they might have already gone in some... Well, no, because they were locked until... I don't know. Let's just see it. Alright, so we were with... I guess we'll see the results of this
Results from round, please start.
Alright. We'll see the team matchup too, which is good. So Fi Dio betrayed Clover, betrayed Quirk Tenmyoji, betrayed Luna allied, and then we betrayed and K betrayed. Okay. Quirk's 9 BP, but he's passed out. Yep. Luna got betrayed and lost some shit. That's too bad. Poor Luna. And then they both betrayed each other. Okay. So you picked Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Yep. It's been a while. This was like pretty much the first branch we did, so damn. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
Except I think we probably did Ally, right? I think we might have the first time, and then we hit an ending and we went back and betrayed. In order to get this shit, but anyway. I thought that you would choose Ally. Yeah, okay. If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Uh-huh.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well...
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. That frickin' laugh every time.
Indeed.
Is so ingenuine.
Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh?
Oh, so Dio... Wait, so at this point, Dio's not even in the pod yet? Holy shit, wait, so how much do we have to recap here?
You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9BP.
Yeah.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
Oh, right, she's already dead. I was saying poor Luna, and she's already dead. I don't know why. I even just did the recap where I said Luna's dead, but for some reason in my headspace, it didn't click. I don't know why. Stupid me. I still feel bad for her, though.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
Damn. Wait, so how much do we have to do?
The ambulance route stop. There is the.
Okay. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means we can play the AB game over and over.
So
Yep.
it would...
All right, well,
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Yup.
Oh? You found them already?
Sorry, I just want to kind of... We've seen this already, so I want to zoom through it a little bit. Yep, they're going to show it.
White door. Maybe that's
Yep.
the warehouse on floor.
So we don't even know where Quark is yet. Quark is still missing at this point? Shit. So this is... I got myself a little confused. So this isn't the ending that we locked Dio in the pod then. We find him dead in the pod, right? But we weren't the ones that put him there? Because I remember, wasn't it the ending where we had the luminol and we found out that it was... The bracelet was on him that had the blood on it, and then we shoved him in the thing to keep him locked in there, right next to Quark. I thought that was when he ended up dying and the bracelet broke, but we haven't even done any of that yet. I mean, maybe it still happens. We'll see, I guess. We've got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors.
Okay, go over the colors.
I'm a.
Yo.
As am I.
Doing better than.
Say,
We're
I can never
agree.
memorize these
What's with
anyway,
Forget
so.
Science.
I'm a
Yo.
sci.
Alice, both of them.
He's a. In order. That's what magenta. So if you.
Yeah, mixing all of it.
okay then. We just need to get to the floor B where I'll be taken off.
So he heads off.
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging
Yeah.
out with a murderer? Doesn't...
The guy
Yeah.
who insists.
What?
Well, then again,
Just what are you getting at, old man?
maybe.
You trying to start something?
Okay.
We have no evidence, and there is an excellent...
Talking about who the killer is, and talking about Zero possibly being
Are you saying there's a...
possibly be another person here.
Well,
Yeah. I've got to find Quark.
If we're going to search.
I guess I'm glad I'm doing this
okay.
again though, because I don't
Besides, he feels like snapping
fully
me in half.
remember.
There's not a whole...
I'll go with.
I don't want to...
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
Yep, she goes
The
with
hell?
Dio.
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a. Besides,
Yep.
I'm gonna be no reason to put it.
I will go with...
Just
Would
trying
you
to skim,
prefer
guys.
someone
Sorry.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor.
All right.
Alright.
Clover and I'll take...
We're gonna go
Got it.
search.
See you later then.
Bye bye. All right. Infirmary. Let's see here. Hopefully we can get caught up to the ending at least before I end this video. We should be able to, I think. No one in the infirmary.
Well, technically,
The
The
old
old-
lady, yup. She was lying on the bed furthest, yup. Huh? Wait, okay. This is the ending then. Hold on. Is this super long then? Here, let's like kind of skip and we'll like zoom remember stuff, okay? The luminol, we go here. We go to...
that looks like a workbench of some sort.
That's right. this room was open for some reason. They both said open, which was interesting. I still don't know why there's 2 open doors in this. Maybe, but we just did this golem room, so I kind of want to like see it again. Well, we're here to find Quirk, not look for a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
So the robots aren't down. Nothing. He's not here either. But somehow the safe is open. Hey, Kay. How's it going over there? But the handle is in there. Maybe the robots got raised back up after they left or something, after they like finished the room. The one on the table is missing too. Interesting. Just thinking about all the differences from actually doing this room before. Kay, can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Or was it the key to his head and he's lying and he has it now that we know that it was in here before? I don't know. Or someone else has it, whoever was in this room.
Yes.
Was it? Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking.
I thought this was weird when this happened. I remember thinking it was weird.
Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover. Isn't the treatment center unlocked too? I don't know.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on the store says this is the Golem Bay, however.
Yeah, so you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open the safe,
then who did?
Who did?
Yep. Mysterious. Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. Okay, now we're gonna go into the treatment center where we're gonna find Quirk, right? If I'm not mistaken. And then we go, this is a long novel part, right? Because then we go and we grab the luminol and we test the people, right? So this is a treatment center.
This is the room that
Yo. Why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
Question.
Yeah, I don't know either. Talk later. Split up. Yep. How? What are these?
They must be the treatment.
Yep.
Shall we open it?
Might as well. Have at it. And there he is. Was his bracelet gone at this point?
What?
It looks like it might be if it was supposed to be right here. Quirk. No. Oh no. His bracelet. It's... Oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? Yeah, how did he get his bracelet off? That's what I'm wondering. I quickly pressed a finger to Quirk's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. Yep, so he's alive. Bracelet's already gone. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
Okay. So that's good to recap that. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just because we have a lot to cover here. And we've seen a lot of this before. So we go here, we tell them about Quirk, right?
Whoa, what is... You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Yeah, so we check their wrists, yep. Yep, we check them. Tackle Dio, because his is glowing, yep. I actually wanted to look at that real fast, right? Hold on. When this animation is done. And lock.
Open this fucking thing!
Get fucked, you're gonna suffocate in there, bitch. Let's see. I just wanted to see, because I remember talking about this just the other episode. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet. Okay. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so he does confess. I was talking about this before, and I was like, does he confess? I think I remember he did. So, unless he's lying here, and he didn't actually kill her, then it wasn't Luna, for sure, from that theory from the other video or whatever, where people thought it was. Okay, so we lock him in here. We leave. We talk to them. And we go to get Dio out, right? And he's dead. Oh, we're going to the pantry? Wait, why are we going to the pantry? Find them. Okay, because we're missing, yeah, okay, so my friend was right. Clover and Tenmyoji are missing. And Quirk's bracelet is gone, so we went searching. Okay. So we search for them. I know we don't find them. We go to the lounge. They're not there. Oh, okay, so his whole story is here, too. Damn, okay. Wow, that's a lot faster when you skip through, huh? And then he, like, didn't feel good and, like, laid down. Okay. And then, okay, now we're back at the treatment center. I want to see the scene again. I want to see Dio dead again. Wahahaha. We head to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. Yep, Quirk's still here, chilling. Yep. It was Quirk, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
Alright. And then they're like, Dio's awfully quiet.
How about Dio?
Let's open his. I guess I don't say he's awfully quiet. Because he did. Yep. And the bracelet's there. What the hell?
Check his pulse.
It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead. Man, that's such a shitty way to go. Can you imagine being locked in a pod with just no air? It's like, it's gotta be similar to just being, like, buried alive in, like, a coffin kind of thing. Ugh. Like, Dio's an asshole, and I think he deserves what he got, but that's still such a shitty death, right? Okay. Yeah, he's dead.
Look, the oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
And that means he is asphyxiated. Didn't we run a test on these pods before and find out that these two weren't working? That's probably why he died, right?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Or that, I don't know. Who?
Look, we should...
Yeah, talk to Kay about it. I ran off. Wait, did we even look at the broken bracelet? Or do we go back later to get the bracelet and find out it's broken? Do we just go back? Oh, okay, there, we just missed it, actually, shit.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod. Yeah, it's broken. I assume whoever murdered Dio did this, but why? There's no point. I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess... And then the chromatic door. Okay,
With a bracelet like this,
we are just about at
doubt
the
we
point.
can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes,
Yo.
there'll be pain.
Yo.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes, you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? But what kind of a monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ugh. God damn it. This was bad. What was I gonna do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. Okay, so I think we're about to trigger what we're gonna trigger to get the next ending. Before we start going down that path, I am gonna end this episode. Sorry guys, I know these last like 15 minutes or so, roughly, were me just recapping what happened. But we got through all that now, and at least the first half of the episode was us getting a whole ending and stuff, and that was crazy, right? Like, the old lady might be Akane, like, then who does that make Tenmyoji, since Tenmyoji knows her, and if she's that old, that means that Tenmi was someone young, and I bet it's someone that we know, too. Or I hope it is, that'd be kind of cool. And crazy or something, you know? But yeah, like, Jumpy Doll password and stuff like that, if that was, like, my friend said that was a more underwhelming ending, but I'm guessing he didn't watch the whole ending, so I'm guessing he forgot about that part, because in my opinion, that was not an underwhelming ending. At least that little bit of info. Like, obviously, it was a little bit of an underwhelming info if you take out that info about the old lady, but yeah, anyway. Alright guys, so next episode we will be cracking down on this ending, and then I think after this ending is when we might be jumping back to that branch that we went to before. Like the branch that we ended on in the previous episode, and starting that again. So we're close to being back to where we were last episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more of these. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, that means the whole rest of the game is probably on my Patreon right now. So check that out if you're interested in getting the rest of it early. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye-bye.